couldn't choose the wall color, held 10 samples to the light. You liked green, I liked a warm gray, then we both changed overnight. Saturday we spread the samples across the floor beside the wall. Every shade had some description that meant nothing much at all. Morning mist and quiet meadow, stone at dusk and summer linen. You said, who gets paid to name these? And I forgot what we were picking. By lunchtime we had narrowed 20 colors down to 12. Then you found another folder and we started from the start. We couldn't choose the wall color today, but we had a pretty good day. Anyway, you held samples near your face. I kept choosing what you hated. We couldn't choose, and that was fine. The room could wait another night. Maybe home is partly learning how to disagree and keep on laughing. We taped 5 squares beside the window, watched them change from noon to night. The green looked blue around 6:30, and suddenly the gray looked right. Then next morning you said yellow. I stared at you across the bed, and we laughed before I answered, because the whole thing started again. Not every choice needs urgency, not every room needs finishing. Sometimes building something slowly is a good thing by itself. Let us change our minds together. Let us leave some walls undone. There'll be plenty time for painting and for choosing what becomes. We couldn't choose the wall color today, but we had a pretty good day. Anyway, you held samples near your face. I kept choosing what you hated. We couldn't choose, and that was fine. The room could wait another night. Maybe home is partly learning how to disagree and keep on laughing. We couldn't stay beside the wall. We'll choose tomorrow or not at all. Let us keep learning how to stay, not by holding too hard every day, but by giving love enough room to keep choosing something true. Staying doesn't mean we're frozen, doesn't mean we never change, doesn't mean we hide our questions so the picture looks the same. Let me hear when something shifts you. Let me tell you when I move. We can build a steady love by making room for something new. Commitment is not silence, it's not fear. fear of walking away. It's two people telling truth and learning how to stay. Let us keep learning how to stay, my love, through the clear and changing days, not by turning into one, but by honoring who we become. Let us keep choosing what is kind, leave some old defenses behind. Every year can teach a way for two hearts to keep learning how to stay. There'll be seasons we feel closer, there'll be weeks we miss the beat. Times when tenderness comes easy, times when patience has to lead. I don't need a love untouched by disappointment or by doubt. I want one that knows the doorway back toward talking things out. When we're older, I hope staying still feels chosen, never owed, like a road we keep returning to, because we like where it goes. And if someday we look backward across everything we made, I hope we see not perfect love, but love that kept learning its way. Let us keep learning how to stay, my love, through the clear and changing days, not by turning into one, but by honoring who we become. Let us keep choosing what is kind, leave some old defenses behind. Every year can teach a way for two hearts to keep learning how to stay. Years unfold, hearts find their way. Let us keep learning how to stay. Love me on the unremarkable days when nothing shines in special ways, when we don't have much to say. Love me there anyway. Not every night will hold a sunset, not every week becomes a story. Some days end with tired shoulders and deciding what to eat. Some mornings barely make a memory, some afternoons just pass. Still I want the quiet middle as much as first and last. Love cannot live on highlights, not if it hopes to stay. It needs 1,000 ordinary hours to learn its deepest shape. Love me on the unremarkable days, my love, when neither one feels made of stars, when the dishes need attention and we're both a little distracted. Love me when the day is plain, when there's nothing worth Tuesday, no one notices every ordinary night. So give me all the days between, the ones nobody would praise, because forever has to live somewhere, and I think it lives that way. Love me on the unremarkable days, my love, when neither one feels made of stars, when the dishes need attention and we're both a little distracted. Love me when the day is plain, when there's nothing worth explaining. I don't need a perfect blaze. Love me on the unremarkable days. No parade, no grand display, just choose me through the quiet days. Your name in my favorite contacts, right there near the top. One little star beside it, like my heart needed proof. I don't know when I first added it, maybe months ago at night, after calling you 3 evenings and pretending it was chance. Now your name appears so quickly, whenever something makes me laugh, whenever I see something strange, you're the first one I think to tell. It's a modern kind of tenderness, small and easy to ignore, knowing someone is the person you reach for first. Your name in my favorite contacts today shows up before I know what I'll say. One little star beside your name, and somehow every time feels the same. Your name is where my fingers go when there's something only you should know. Love can live in simple facts, like your name in my favorite contacts. Sometimes I call with no big reason, just to hear what you are doing. You say I'm busy, what's the matter? I'll say nothing, just you. And you'll stay on for a minute, tell me something from your day, then we'll say we'll talk much later. And somehow I feel better. Phones will change and numbers change, little icons disappear, but I hope the instinct stays to reach for you when something matters. Not because you must answer always, not because I can't Your scarf on the radiator, drying from the evening air. Little threads of winter water, turning slowly warm in there. We had walked home through light snow, nothing heavy, just enough. You kept brushing flakes from my shoulders like they mattered more than yours. By the time we reached the doorway, your scarf was damp along the ends. So you laid it by the radiator, forgot about it again. The room began to smell like winter, warm and cold and something sweet. And that scarf lying there warming made the whole night feel complete. Your scarf on the radiator tonight, catching all the soft room light. Winter melting from the thread while you rested near my head. Your scarf warming you beside me, nothing else the night required. There are little kinds of comfort, like a scarf beside the fire. In the morning you reached for it, held it close against your face, said, "This is warmer than yesterday." I said that was kind of the idea. You wrapped it twice around your shoulders, then fixed one end around my neck. And we stepped back into winter, carrying a little warmth with us. Some things hold the weather, some things hold the way we feel. And maybe love is partly making cold things warm again. So leave your scarf beside the heater, leave your gloves near mine to dry. I'll keep saving little warmth for whatever waits outside. Your scarf on the radiator tonight, catching all the soft room light. Winter melting from the thread while you rested near my head. Your scarf warming you beside me, nothing else the night required. There are little kinds of comfort, like a scarf beside the fire. Morning cold, the room still warm. Take that little heat along. Toast while the whole house slept, butter melting at the edge. You whispered, "Don't wake anyone," then laughed louder than you meant. Neither one of us was sleeping, though we tried for half an hour. So we wandered to the kitchen, guided mostly by the hallway light. You found bread behind the cereal, I found jam beside the tea. And we made the smallest midnight meal like it was a ceremony. Every cupboard sounded louder, every plate became a risk. Still there was something sweet about trying not to wake the house. Toast while the whole house slept tonight, golden under one small light. You took yours and leaned on me like midnight had nowhere else Two jackets on one little hook, because the other one was full. Yours hanging underneath mine, like they knew what we would do. We came home from somewhere crowded, dropped our things beside the door. Every hook already taken, except one beside the mirror. You put your jacket there first, I hung mine right over yours. Then you said that poor little hook, like it had suffered something huge. I almost moved mine to the bedroom. Then I liked the way it looked, two lives leaning on each other, on one ordinary hook. Two jackets hanging on one hook tonight, underneath the hallway light. Your sleeve hidden under mine, little pieces intertwined. Two jackets, one small place, holding traces of our day. Nothing anyone would book, still I love that crowded hook. Next morning when I took mine down, yours came tumbling to the floor. You laughed and said, that's what happens when we overload the wall. I picked it up and hung it better, made a little extra room, and thought how love is often just adjusting what you can. We don't need to share each corner, we don't need to merge each thing, but there's sweetness in the places where our separate lives overlap. Let the closet hold its order, let this one small hook stay full. I like seeing little evidence that your day came home with mine. Two jackets hanging on one hook tonight, underneath the hallway light. Your sleeve hidden under mine, little pieces intertwined. Two jackets, one small place, holding traces of our day. Nothing anyone would book, still I love that crowded hook. Hall goes dark, the jackets stay side by side till morning. The ferry was quiet after dark, only water, wind, and stars. You stood close beside the railing, with the shoreline getting far. Most people stayed inside the cabin, where the lights were warmer gold. But you wanted open water, even though the air was cold. So we stepped onto the back deck, found two places by the rail, and watched the city getting smaller, till its noise began to fade. You tucked your hands inside your sleeves, I moved closer without thought, and the whole black stretch of water made the silence feel enormous. Said the stars looked brighter there. I said maybe cities hide them. You said maybe we forget to look. And we stood another 10 minutes till your fingers turned too cold and moved inside beside the window, still watching darkness roll. Some journeys need no destination, just a little room between what you left and where you're going, to notice what you mean. So whenever life gets crowded, give me water, give me dark, and one quiet ferry crossing with your hand near my heart. The ferry was quiet after dark tonight, cutting slowly through the scattered light, your shoulder resting next to mine, water moving under time. The ferry hummed, the shoreline thin, the cool night, moving on the wind. I could cross that water endlessly if every crossing brought you near me. Shore comes near, the ferry slows, still I'd take one more crossing. The light at the bottom of the stairs stayed on because you knew I cared. One small glow beneath the rail, guiding me through quiet air. You went upstairs before me, I stayed reading one more page. Then the house went mostly silent, and the night grew soft and late. When I finally closed the cover, everything around was dark, except that little stairwell light you had left for me below. You were already fast asleep, never knew I saw it there. Still that tiny bit of kindness followed me up every stair. The light at the bottom of the stairs tonight wasn't much, but it felt right. One soft glow saying, come on home. Even though I wasn't far, the light at the bottom of the stairs remained like a quiet little piece of your name. Love can shine without a flare in the light you leave beside the stairs. Next evening you came home later, so I left the same one on. Placed your slippers near the doorway and let the whole house settle. You noticed when you came inside, looked at me and smiled, and nothing needed saying because the message made it through. There are signs we give each other that no one else would understand, small enough to go unnoticed, still bright enough to guide a heart. So still that kindness stays with me. The empty frame on the shelf waited quietly by itself, till one evening you looked up and said, we should fill that. It had been there since I moved in, cheap wood painted almost white, bought before I had a picture that I wanted in my sight. You picked it up one Sunday, wiped the dust along the glass, said, how long has this been empty? I said, longer than I had planned. Then you smiled like you were thinking of a moment we could save, and suddenly that little frame didn't look so empty. The empty frame on the shelf tonight finally found something that felt right. You and me beneath one tree, laughing at whoever took it badly. The empty frame had waited there for one imperfect photograph to share. Funny how a waiting space can know before us what belongs in place. We chose one from that little trip where your hair was in your face. I said, there are better pictures. You said, that one looks like us. So we slipped it in behind the glass, set it back where it had stood, and somehow one familiar shelf started looking more like home. Not every memory needs framing, not every day should stay, but every now and then a moment asks not to fade away. So leave a little room for pictures, leave a little room for time, and when the right one finds us, we'll know where it should lie. The empty frame on the shelf tonight finally found something that felt right. You and me beneath one tree, laughing at whoever took it badly. The empty frame had waited there for one imperfect photograph to share. Funny how a waiting space can know before us what belongs in place. Shelf goes still, the room grows warm, one small picture changes all.